Did you know that sloths are so slow that algae actually grows on their fur? This fascinating creature moves through life at a pace unlike any other, making it one of the most unique animals on the planet. Sloths are truly one of a kind in the animal kingdom, known for their leisurely lifestyle and distinct behaviors. From their incredibly slow metabolism to their upside-down way of life, sloths have adapted to their environment in ways that make them both intriguing and mysterious. These arboreal mammals, native to the rainforests of Central and South America, spend nearly their entire lives hanging from trees, moving so slowly that they seem to be in a world of their own. Today, we're diving into what makes sloths so fascinating and why they capture the curiosity of scientists and nature lovers alike. There are two main types of sloths: two-toed and three-toed, each with distinct features and behaviors. Despite their names, both types actually have 3 toes on their hind limbs. It's the number of fingers on their front limbs that differ. These slow-moving mammals are part of the Xenarthra order, which also includes armadillos and anteaters. Sloths have been around for millions of years, with ancestors that were much larger than the tree-dwelling species we see today. These ancient sloths, known as ground sloths, could grow to the size of an elephant and roam the earth during the Ice Age. Sloths have evolved to become masters of conservation, using their slow metabolism to survive on a diet primarily of leaves, which are low in nutrients. This unique adaptation allows them to live comfortably in their environment, moving only when absolutely necessary to conserve energy. Their slow pace of life is perfectly suited to their arboreal habitat, where they blend into the forest canopy, avoiding predators and thriving in the treetops. The unique lifestyle of sloths. Sloths are perhaps best known for their extraordinarily slow movement, which is a key aspect of their survival strategy. Moving at an average speed of just 0.03 miles per hour, sloths are the slowest mammals on Earth. This deliberate pace is not due to laziness but rather a result of their low-energy diet and slow metabolism. By conserving energy, sloths are able to sustain themselves on a diet mainly consisting of leaves, which are tough to digest and provide minimal nutrition. Their feeding habits are equally fascinating. Sloths are herbivores, and their diet mainly includes leaves, fruits, and buds from the trees they inhabit. Because their food is so low in calories, sloths have evolved a multi-chambered stomach similar to that of a cow, which helps them break down tough plant material over the course of days, or even weeks. Socially, sloths are solitary creatures. They spend most of their lives alone, only coming together to mate. Even then, their interactions are brief. After giving birth, a mother sloth will care for her baby, carrying it on her belly for the first 6 months. The young sloth learns the essential skills needed to navigate the treetops before venturing out on its own. One of the most intriguing aspects of sloth behavior is their symbiotic relationship with the algae that grows on their fur. This greenish tint helps them blend into their leafy surroundings, providing camouflage from predators like jaguars and eagles. In return, the algae benefit from the moisture in the sloth's fur, creating a perfect environment for growth. Sloths are also known for their unique bathroom habits. They descend from the trees only once a week to defecate, a behavior that remains a mystery to scientists. Despite the risk of exposing themselves to predators, sloths continue this peculiar ritual, further adding to the mystery of these intriguing creatures. Challenges sloths face in the wild. Despite their incredible adaptations, sloths face numerous challenges in the wild that threaten their survival. One of the most significant issues is habitat loss. As rainforests are cleared for agriculture, urban development, and logging, sloths are losing the trees they depend on for shelter, food, and safety. Without their forest homes, sloths struggle to find enough food and are more vulnerable to predators. Climate change is another looming threat. The delicate balance of the tropical ecosystems where sloths live is being disrupted by changing temperatures and weather patterns. These changes can alter the availability of food and water, making it even harder for sloths to survive. Additionally, as the climate warms, the health of the forests themselves is at risk, leading to further habitat loss. Predation is a constant concern for sloths, especially since their slow movement makes them easy targets. Natural predators include jaguars, ocelots, and harpy eagles, all of which are adept at hunting in the dense forests. Sloths rely heavily on their camouflage to avoid detection, but when they do descend from the trees, whether to move to a new location or for their weekly bathroom trip, they are at their most vulnerable. Human activities also pose a direct threat to sloths. In some areas, sloths are captured and sold as pets or used in the tourism industry, where they are often subjected to stress and poor living conditions. Additionally, roads and other infrastructure developments fragment their habitats, making it difficult for sloths to move safely between areas. Conservation efforts are critical to ensuring the survival of sloths in the wild. Protecting their natural habitats, addressing the impacts of climate change, and educating the public about the importance of these unique creatures are all essential steps in safeguarding their future. Conservation efforts and solutions. Fortunately, there are numerous ongoing conservation efforts dedicated to protecting sloths and their habitats. Organizations around the world are working tirelessly to preserve the rainforests that sloths call home. By advocating for sustainable land use practices and establishing protected areas, these groups aim to curb deforestation and maintain the vital ecosystems that sloths and countless other species rely on. One of the key initiatives in sloth conservation is the establishment of wildlife corridors. These corridors connect fragmented habitats, allowing sloths and other wildlife to move safely between areas without coming into contact with roads or human developments. By reducing the risk of vehicle collisions and giving sloths access to larger territories, these corridors play a crucial role in maintaining healthy populations. Another important aspect of sloth conservation is education and community involvement. Local communities are being engaged in efforts to protect sloths, with programs that promote sustainable agriculture and responsible tourism. By involving people who live near sloth habitats, these initiatives help to create a culture of conservation and ensure that sloth populations are valued and protected for future generations. Rescue and rehabilitation centers also play a critical role in sloth conservation. These centers care for injured or orphaned sloths, providing them with the necessary medical attention and care to eventually release them back into the wild. They also serve as important educational hubs, raising awareness about the threats sloths face and how people can help. In the broader context of conservation, addressing climate change is vital. Sloth conservation groups often partner with larger environmental organizations to tackle the global issue of climate change, advocating for policies that reduce carbon emissions and protect natural habitats. These efforts help to mitigate the long-term impacts of climate change on sloth populations and the ecosystems they depend on. Supporting sloth conservation efforts is not only about protecting an individual species but also about preserving the rich biodiversity of the tropical rainforests. By safeguarding sloths, we contribute to the health and balance of entire ecosystems, ensuring that these remarkable animals can continue to thrive in the wild. Sloths are truly remarkable animals with a unique way of life that makes them stand out in the animal kingdom. Their slow movement, diet of leaves, and symbiotic relationship with algae are just a few of the fascinating adaptations that help them thrive in their arboreal habitats. These adaptations are vital for their survival, allowing them to conserve energy and blend into their surroundings. If you've enjoyed learning about the incredible world of sloths, we encourage you to dive even deeper into their fascinating lives and the conservation efforts that support them. Exploring more about sloth adaptations and the challenges they face can provide a richer understanding of these unique animals and the ecosystems they inhabit. For those interested in expanding their knowledge, check out our other videos on animal adaptations and endangered species. Discover how different animals have evolved to survive in their environments and learn about the efforts being made to protect species at risk. Your curiosity and support play a crucial role in the conservation of these extraordinary creatures. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on our latest videos. Share this video with friends and family who might be interested in learning more about sloths and the importance of wildlife conservation. Together, we can make a difference.